Genshin is being sneaky about this. If you've read Hymns of the Far North, it's common knowledge already that Saarelainen is the third descender. But have you ever wondered what kind of place Pohjola is? Though the book uses localized terms to refer to known figures, it gives enough context to help us link which term refers to which figure. And apart from the fact that it's Saarelainen's last destination before being sliced by the heavenly principles into the 7 gnosis, the book had visual descriptions on the possible place it could refer to. Clue? It is not Celestia. The book describes Pohjola as that of a dark mist-shrouded land, and that if we judge by the sequence of recounts, it should be somewhere located close to Hisi Island. It cannot be Celestia given that it's a floating island suspended high up in the sky, and so such a place would unlikely be dark. The visual descriptions used to describe Celestia comprised plains, rocks, forests, rivers, bridges, and structures. Mist or fog was never among them. Luckily, the real mythical place where Genshin based it on could offer us some insight. For instance, there were attempts to treat Pohjola as a non-mythic place, with Finnish folk composer Elias Lönnrot having considerations in regards to its possible inhabitants as well as pinpointing in it the possibilities of certain areas such as Untamola, also known as the region of sleep, and Pimentola, also known as region of darkness. From this, my mind immediately thought of the Night Kingdom, but that is definitely not the place I would consider viable considering its exclusivity to Natlan. However, since the Night Kingdom was presided upon by Yohual Tikutin, the Lord of the Night, we could go in tangent with topics regarding angels. And considering Teyvat's history, the background of the Frost Moon Scions, the possible geographic coherence based on reference, and further lore recounts in the Nodcry Archon quest, Pohjola might be pertaining to Hyperborea. If you look further into the entry of the real Pohjola, this is also supported in its depiction in the Kalevala tales. There, Pohjola was said to appear as the home of women whom the male heroes of Kalevala seek as wives. And guess what? It does reference a point in Teyvat's history where suitor Voinin the Voyager inhabits the body of a young boy and falls in love with Koitar the First Angel, who at that time was presiding over Hyperborea. However, there could be other viable places if we go further. One entry mentions that the foundation of the root of the world tree was probably located in Pohjola, and when trees are mentioned, that could only mean one thing, and one thing that definitely fits the world tree is Irminsul. But the thing is, the roots of Irminsul were speculated to reach all the way down near the abyss, so chances are Pohjola might be pertaining to a northern region of Conria or the abyss itself. But the most important thing is, with all these 3 places, it provides a reason that could be a scary coincidence as to why the heavenly principles apprehended Saarelainen.